This is a fire incident that just happened here live at the Adeola Odeku Street, the Victoria Island area of Lagos State. The fire is said to have begun from this newly built bank right here on this street, and it started from the generator inside the bank premises. Now, the diesel from the generator was said to have flown gradually on the streets, causing the fire to follow through and then caught this particular police car right here that's behind me that is now burnt beyond recognition. Now, I think basically because of the petrol inside the car probably fueled the fire and the inferno that sprung up and then it went up all in flames. The inferno, which occurred at a building that is still under construction located at Adeola Odeku Street on the Victoria Island area of Lagos State, southwest Nigeria, is yet to be handed over to the owner, which is one of the new generation banks in the country. The fire outbreak started at around 9 a.m. in the early hours of Tuesday, following the reported drilling operations at the site.
Actually, I'm a minibus driver. I was coming, but simultaneously I just had an explosion, and I parked my bus at the other side. On the process of looking, I noticed there are workers. There are people in the diesel, in the generator side working before the explosion really come. And I guess the information I got from the people we rescue said we want them not to work because there is diesel in it. I guess they are welding something before the explosion came up.
Just about some few minutes ago, we heard a very, very loud explosion from within, and then we tried to look forward. We saw a white man on the floor, and we saw the black man too beside me. But what initially happened was that they were drilling on a metal tanker that was carrying a very heavy load of gas. And then a sudden explosion took place, and then we saw them on the floor. And then before safety came up, and as you can see, there's the RRS car that was situated on this spot, of which they were not around at that particular time, and then I think it caught a fire with them. But within the premises, we had a white man who had a very, very soft burns on him, and eventually he was trapped. And like right now, we could say so far we have about 3 lives lost.
6 victims were affected by the fire, with 2 persons brought out dead from the inferno, while emergency responders rushed other victims to the nearest hospital. Some of the eyewitnesses are seen trying to salvage the situation by dousing the effect of the fire with the fire extinguishers from nearby companies and banks. A privately owned fire service company that arrived at the scene minutes later was met with an angry crowd who began to stone the officials for arriving rather too late. Men of the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service arrived at the scene for further rescue operations, and while they offered to speak off camera, they are certain that the incident was an electrical fire affecting a generator and a transformer by the bank. Adesha Waldushoga reporting for News Central.